Hello, I'm Jay, owner of Volunteer Audio in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. I'm going to show you how you can retrieve diagnostic codes from your Harley Davidson motorcycle without having to have a scan tool. I'm also going to show you how to clear those codes. So hang out and watch the rest of this video. All right, so Harley Davidsons are very easy to set fault codes while you're working on them. And I'm going to show you quickly how you can read them as well as how you can reset them. Now, all too often we're doing audio in a Harley and we disconnect the battery to hook up a bigger amplifier, and when we do, we get a code stored in the ECM that says that the battery's been disconnected. This will turn on a check engine light and cause you maybe to take a trip to the dealer to get it reset. Now, if you've put in your own audio system, just like we do every day, you may set one of these fault codes, and I want to show you how to read it, tell what it is, as well as how to reset it and save yourself a bunch of money. This video is brought to you by VolunteerAudio.com, your #1 source for all things Harley-Davidson audio, from individual radios, speakers, and amps to complete plug-and-play amp and speaker systems. We've got you covered. And once you've ordered your package from Volunteer Audio, it includes lifetime tech support, and we have the very best step-by-step installation video so you can install it yourself and save money. All right, first, let me show you how to get into the diagnostic menu in your instrument cluster. Now, all this information is going to show up right here in your speedometer. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold our trip button on our handlebar. So this button right here, you want to press it in. While holding it, we're going to turn the key on, or the ignition on. Keep holding it, and you're going to see it's going to show up, and it's going to say Diagnostics. All right, so now that it says Diagnostics, you'll continue to press that trip button. Just press and release, and it will bring up and say ECM-Y. That means it has a code in it. If we keep pressing, we'll see BCM, speedometer, ABS, and radio. So let's go back to our ECM where it says Y, meaning there's a code. Now if we hold our trip button now, it's going to take us in and show us that code. Probably the most common code I see is a P1608. We see that after we've disconnected the battery and the headlight and we've put in an audio system and we need to reset it. All right, so bring up the ECM-Y and hold the trip button down. When you do that, it's going to bring that code up. While the code's up, hold the button again, and it will reset the code. You'll see it say clear. Let off the button, hold it one more time. Keep holding it. Now when you release, you'll see that it's cleared the code. So now we go back to ECM, you'll see an N for no, meaning there's no code currently in the ECM. We're going to go to our body control module, hold BCM. It's going to bring up the code. Hold it again to clear it. Hold it one more time to clear it. Now if you see you have a code like this one does in the BCM that won't clear, it's most likely related to something like a light or something that's been added on that is now triggering a code in the BCM. Now this won't make your check engine light be on, but you may want to read that code, see what it means, see if you can address it. Not all codes have to be erased. For instance, in our radio, if I hold in on this button and I bring up our radio codes, we're going to see a B1338, a 1342, a 1346, and a 1350. The U0186 and U0185 are all saying that the radio was looking for factory boom amplifiers. Now on this bike, we've already upgraded the audio, we flashed the factory radio, and we flashed it for a boom flash. So the radio is now saying, I can't find any of these components. Now I'm going to clear the codes that are in it by doing the same process, just continuing to hold the button to clear it. And you're going to see when I go back to the radio, we still have codes. You'll always have these codes in the radio stating that it's looking for these two amplifiers. If you flash the radio correctly, this is normal and no check engine light will be on. Now we're going to start our bike up, make sure that we don't have any check engine lights on. But first we've got to exit diagnostics, which is simple as turning our key off, turning our key back on. Now we're back to a stock non-diagnostics. We'll start our bike, make sure we don't have any check engine lights on. Just like that. We're clear, no warning lights, and we're good to go. Now that body control code that I just said was on in there, that was due to a low tire. It'll continue to say that until the tire is also brought up to proper pressure. But I hope this video has helped you. Maybe you've done an install, maybe you've done, anything, whether you do bars, maybe you've done other upgrades audio-wise. If you disconnect the battery or you leave your headlight unplugged and you turn the key on, these things are going to cause codes to pop up. That doesn't mean you need to go to the dealer and pay them a bunch of money to check it out. You can go in and read these codes, and a simple Google search of those codes will normally bring up what it is, so you can decide if it's something you did or something more important that you need to take to the dealer. Now I'll tell you, if you're having drivability issues and you pull a code, I do not recommend erasing it if you're going to be taking it into a technician to get it looked at, because they're going to need that information to look at to properly fix your bike. But if you're like us, you simply put in a radio, you got those standard codes in from having the battery disconnected, then erase the code, good to go. You didn't have to pay a bunch of money out. I hope this video has helped you. If it has, please like the video. That will boost us in YouTube search results. It'll help other people find Volunteer Audio, and that helps us. It also helps those people find a video they needed as well. Subscribe to the channel for the latest in motorcycle audio. So subscribe to Volunteer Audio and you'll see the newest products as they come out. We'll show you all about them. We'll show you how to install them as well as how to use them properly so you get the most out of your purchase. Definitely comment below if you have questions or comments or things you'd like us to cover or questions about this process. We'd be happy to comment and message you back and take care of that as quick as we can. If you'd like to reach out to us at Volunteer Audio about the audio on your Harley Davidson, whatever plan it is you have, run it by us. We'd love to talk to you in person, build the perfect package for you, for your genre of music you listen to, and your budget. You can reach out to us at 1-844-30-AUDIO. You can also check out all of our plug-and-play packages. They're very easy to find, and look at all those options at volunteeraudio.com. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, God bless.